Y'all know what it is. We're back. Gotta get this popping over here just to see. I tried showing love over on Instagram, but that didn't really go too well. That didn't do what it needed to be do. So let's get popping over here, and then we can get this started. Yo, your Tiger, what's going on? Enrique Ruiz. So it's Saturday. So this is just an open format questions and everything like that for any beginners, options traders out there. So if you got any questions, we can get those answered and get those talked about today. Of course, I got to do the disclaimer/disclosure. So please note that the following is not legal advice and is provided for informational and educational purposes only. Investing in securities carries a high degree of risk and can result in the loss of your entire investment. You should consult with a qualified financial advisor or legal professional before making any investment decisions. The information contained in this presentation does not constitute an offer to buy or sell any securities or other financial instruments. Any opinions expressed in this presentation are subject to change without notice and should not be relied upon as a recommendation to buy or sell any securities. Please do your own due diligence and research before making any investment decisions. So we got a whole bunch of people that come through. Obioma, Anthony Juarez, Carlos, yo, what's up with all y'all? So right now I just want to chop it up with y'all and have a live open Q&A for anybody who is new to options trading. So I want to answer questions for anybody who's new. This is an open format Q&A for options traders. So if you have any questions or you're just starting out on your trading journey, go ahead and drop them in the chat and we could take a look. In the meantime, in between time, I'm going to do some trade recaps until I start seeing questions come in. So if you guys got any questions in the chat, just drop them. But let's go over here. So in the Discord community, in the trading chat room, a couple of the plays that I'm very proud of going back to earlier in the week were these two right here, Tesla and Target. So on May 16th, about an hour and a half before the market even opened up, I spotlighted these two plays that came through for us for Tesla and Target. So before I get into this recap, I'm just keeping an eye on the chat to see if anybody has any questions related to options trading and you're a beginner. This is all about y'all today, so I want to do whatever I can to help you out. If you have any of those beginner level questions and you just need a little bit of a walkthrough or step by step. But like I said, with that being said, these two plays from the week I really was proud of, Tesla and Target. You know what it is. So Cozy, I see you. Siraj, thank you. Pokebeam, CNS, Toomley, Razo, Ryan. So let's go take a look at the charts and let's see what happened. Let's see how they played out. In the meantime, in between time, I'll just be doing trading recaps. I'll do some open thoughts, what's on my mind, what I'm seeing, what I got my eyes on for the upcoming week. But let's go over here and take a look at Target. So as you guys already know, I like to trade on the 30-minute timeline. And this is what Yo Goopy Bimento. Thank you for the follow. I always try to get everybody's screen names right, but some of them are really like different or creative. But I appreciate the likes. Thank you, Kazi. I appreciate that. So here was the play that I gave out on May 16th. So this was Thursday. I said I was looking at Target for a breakout of the previous day high. And then I wanted to enter a quick little scalp for some calls. So here's what the live or the full day looked like. But if we go back over here, before the market opened, I just kept it pretty simple. I said potential double bottom on the daily chart and a break above 161.08 for calls. Very simple, very straightforward. And as we got to that stage, this is what I put in. So the market was open for almost 20 minutes. And I said I got my eyes on Target depending on how this 30-minute candle closes. I like for it to stay about the same size that it is now and then wait for a pullback on the next candle down towards the previous day high before entering calls. But if the current candle runs up too much, I might not enter. So at that time, when the market was open, this was the screenshot that I put into the chat. That's what it looked like. We saw Target breaking above the previous day high. And that's exactly what I was looking at on the 30-minute chart. So now we can come back to the live chart or the full chart for the day and look at what happened. So we had that candle, this nice strong bullish candle. And let me go back into the replay function so we all can see it. That way it looks a little bit more accurate. Let me go here. All right, boom. So this white line right here represents the previous day high. So this was Wednesday's high for Target. And what we saw here is that just after this candle closed, the way that I was saying, We had this candle open up. I said I wanted to wait for a pullback. It came back down to the previous day high. I entered in for calls here, and then just went ahead and take a quick little scalp. Nothing crazy. Didn't need to get greedy. Didn't need to go wild with it. So I always put the screenshots and I put everything into the Discord. I was asked by my community to create a specific channel that just has my plays in it so that people could easily find them. So here we go. I said I was going to play target calls pretty close and tight. Let me move me out the way again. Boom. So I only got 20 contracts for about $600. They were $30 a piece right there, as you can see. Nothing too crazy. Just keeping it easy. Keeping it nice and simple. You don't need to go crazy. We don't need to go bonkers. And then I told them, I told it straight up, going to play target calls pretty close and tight. Boom. After about 12 minutes, 10 minutes, I took profits, made 10%. 10%. Boom. So it's all relative, right? So if you had $1,000 to work with, it turned into $1,100. If you had, whatever the case may be, you were able to make a quick 10% in like 12 minutes. Let me go ahead and check out the comments, make sure I'm not missing anybody. All right, Groupie Memento says new to trading. Appreciate the stream for sure. But go ahead and drop any questions that you have. Thank you for the follow. I didn't quite see your name. 33 million K. Thank you for the follow. I see you. I see you. Revolutionary. Hopefully you're still in here. Kazi says, how can I get in your Discord, bro? Yeah, you can just hit the link in my bio. It's the first one. It's the top one. It's the one that says Passive Income University through LaunchPass. Go ahead and come through. We would love to have you. We really, really love our new members and everything like that. Joshua Nelson 371. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. One thing I really like about my community, man, is I'm all about like showing support and giving back. Now, I'm not going to front to you guys as I'm not the richest person in the world. I haven't made the most money when it comes to options trading, but I do believe in supporting people that support you. So one thing that I take pride in when it comes to my Discord community is I always try to figure out ways to give back. So you can see here, I'm constantly giving cash apps. I'm constantly doing awards and giveaways to give back to my community, everything like that. So that's one thing that I really, really am proud of, and I'm happy that I do. Like I said, I'm not the richest person in the world, but I still think it's important to show love and support the people that support you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So just a little spotlight there. I always love talking about that. My goal for 2024 is to double the amount of money that I gave away last year. But if anybody has any questions, do we have any questions so far? Or should I continue to do my trade recaps that I called out in my community? Any questions? Any questions? I want to help you guys out. So give me any questions you got, no matter what it is. Let's chop it up. Let's get into it. In the meantime, until I see some questions come through, let me go back to the plays that I had called out for this week. So the next one we just talked about was Target, and now let's talk about Tesla. So on the 16th as well, I said Tesla has a gap to the downside from May 13th going into May 14th, and a break below 173.11 will be a strong indication to take puts. So let's go take a look at Tesla one more time, and we can see how that played out. And I'll show you guys the losses too. It's not all just profits. That's what comes with the trading territory. Losses do happen. So we'll get into some of the losses as well and how we just minimize it. We talk about risk management. Tofu says, do a review for Monday's trades. You mean this coming Monday or the Monday that passed and how we traded on Monday? Tofu. All right, we got 15 people rocking with us. Thank y'all for the likes. We're almost at 500. All right, Kazi says, what website is you using? So this, what you see in front of us right now, this is a platform called TradingView, and I use it for charting. You can actually hook up and connect some brokers to it like Webull and do trading. I don't, but you can. It does have that capability and that functionality that you can do your trades directly from the chart, but this is called TradingView. Now let's go back and let's take a look at Tesla. That's what we wanted to go see, right? And talk about that play. And then we'll get into Tofu's request to take a look at Monday, because I do have a play or something that I'm looking at for Monday specifically. But let's go back to Tesla so we can take a look. So I'm going to go back. Let's do this replay function right quick. It's one of the cool things that I really, really like about charting, especially with TradingView. You can go back in the past and do a quick little replay. Let me remove these drawings. Boom. Okay, so let's go back and I'll read it one more time. With Tesla, I said it has a gap to the downside from 513 going into 514, and a break below 173.11 would be a strong indication to take puts. Now, just a heads up and remind y'all, like, I'm more of a scalper, so I like to get in and out of my trades very, very quickly. I went back and I did analysis of my most successful trades, and typically I'm in and out of trades within like 10 minutes. So I've been leaning on getting more into swing trading so that more people in my community have an opportunity to get into the trades, but my natural inclination is just to do quick scalps. So I want to first show y'all what it looked like on the daily chart. So we're going to look at Tesla on the daily chart. And this was that candle. So this was the 15th. And you see we have this gap. If y'all can see that, you see we have this gap. And so before this candle even existed, let me go back one more time so we can see it more clearly, so y'all can see exactly what I was looking at. All right, so this was before the market opened, right? Going into the 16th. We see we have this gap here for Tesla with this strong bearish engulfing. We got this strong bearish engulfing that happened with Tesla. Havin says, does Pocket Option, IQ Option use the same chart? What website is you using? Haven't. I'm not too familiar with Pocket Option and IQ Option. I'll have to go check them out for us to see if they use the same chart. I will say I've noticed that there are a lot of platforms that they've connected with TradingView, and they integrate the TradingView charting software into their platform. I think they pay TradingView, something like that. But I've seen that with other platforms. But here, this is what Tesla was looking like, right? We have this crazy outside bearish candle, basically a bearish engulfing, and we have this gap to the downside. So this was a strong indication to me that Tesla was at a minimum going to try to go ahead and close this gap. It was going to give it a good shot. And so if we go back, I'm going to read it one more time. I know a few of you have heard me say this a few times, but I just want to read it one more time. I said Tesla has a gap to the downside from May 13th going into 514, and a break below 173.11 will be a strong indication to take puts. So if we go back to the chart, we see that right here. This was May 13th, this candle. Here's May 14th. It created this gap. We got this strong bearish one. And so now we could change this to the 30-minute. Boom. And this was on the 16th. So we'll do the replay, right? We'll do the replay. And this happened so quick. It happened so quick. Let me just hit play right quick. Boom. Bow. And just that fast, immediately Tesla went below the previous day low, which was exactly what I was talking about. It was exactly what I was talking about. So we entered puts, scalped them really quickly, and then got out, took profits. Like I said, I don't need to have a home run or a grand slam every single time. Do not need to have a home run or a grand slam every single time. So you guys see the timestamp. I did this about an hour and a half before the market opened. I let my community know. And then I'll show you guys the screenshots, right? So where was it at? Up here. Let me move me out the way a little bit. So May 16th at 6:31 a.m. As soon as it went below, I got in. As soon as it went below, jeez. Got to move all this out the way. As we see, I just kept it simple. About $1,000. I got 5 contracts of puts for Tesla right in that moment. Gave the screenshots to the community, showing them I was in. Everybody can see it. And it only took like 2 minutes for me to hit my profit target, which was about 14%, 14%. I usually aim for about 10%. Nothing crazy. I don't need to have 100% or 1,000% every single time. These will add up. These add up. These are compounders. These are compounders right here. And so made a quick $140. And then right after that, I talked about the target trade. Made another $60. So within a matter of 10, 15, no more than 20 minutes, a quick $200. $200 is cool for me. That is great. With $1,000 made $200, I'll take that all day. All right, Mocha Ray, thank you so much for the roses. Thank you so much for the roses. Never again. I appreciate the follow. I see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Havin, I saw your question about Pocket Option and IQ Option. I do think that most of these platforms are using TradingView. TradingView has become like the industry standard, for charting. So we saw that right there with Tesla. Let's go down. Let's see what we got. Abdul says, why ignore? I'm not too sure what you mean by that. Bernard, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Kenny says, how do I avoid the day trading alert? So Kenny, I can't tell you what to do, but I'll tell you what I did when I was in your position. So before, when I first started options trading, Most of us start off with like a margin account, and it only allows us to do 3-day trades within like a week, right? Or you'll get the pattern day trader. I learned to convert my account to a cash account. And when I converted my account to a cash account, or when somebody has a cash account, your brokerage is saying, okay, we will allow you to trade an unlimited amount of times based off the settled cash that you have, right? So for instance, if you have $5,000 in settled cash, and let's say the first trade that you do is $1,000, then you still have $4,000 left that you can do. Let's say you do two $500 trades after that. So now you've done 3 trades, but you still have $3,000 in cash left. So however you break down that settled cash will give you unlimited day trades every single day. But the key is you got to turn your account into a cash account. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just telling you what I learned. All right. Never again, man. I knew at day trading. Can you give one great advice? Yes, never again. If I was to start over, so I want to tell you guys straight up. When I first started day trading, when I first started options trading, I lost tens of thousands of dollars. I did my first trade in June of 2020, and then all of 2021 and all of 2022, I just lost money. The 2 things that I would tell myself if I was starting at the beginning, or if I could go back to the past and travel in time, the 2 things that you need to do are have a trading journal that details every single one of your trades. Why did you take the trade? How did you feel psychologically? How did you feel emotionally? Did you follow your trading plan? Was it a success? Why or why not? You need to have a trading journal that you log every single trade in without fail. And then number 2, you want to have a backtesting log. Whatever strategy that you use, whatever your setup is, whatever your edge is, you need to have a backtesting log. Those would be the 2 things that would have saved me so much money, heartache, and stress and pain had I started with those at the beginning of my journey. All right, I want to make sure that I don't miss any of y'all. Fulio, thank you for the follow, my guy. Alan Edwards, I see you. Big shout out to you. Thank you for the follow. Let me make sure I don't miss anybody. Mark Rhodes, thank you for the follow. Okay. And Lotus Bearware, I see you. Thank you for the follow as well. I can't tell this person's name, but they also say, and learn to take a stop loss. That is the biggest thing too. That's one of the biggest things. Be comfortable with taking a small loss. It's most people's inability with taking a small loss is what causes them to take a big loss, and then you wipe out all your profits. A lot of us, we get a nice little rhythm going, and then a loss is coming up. Instead of us just taking that loss and nipping it in the bud while it's small, we let it turn into $500 or 100% or something crazy. You've wiped out all the progress that you made leading up to that point. So just be okay with taking whatever it is, a 3% loss or $50 or $100, whatever your trading account size is. For sure. Of course, Fulio. Whatever I can do to give value, give back. I see we're rocking. We got over 2K likes, 100 people. I appreciate you, Fulio. Toby says, how did you learn to trade options? I learned, Toby, the worst way imaginable. And I would never want that for anybody. I've done everything you could possibly think of, and I had to learn the hard way. I borrowed from my retirement accounts. I did cash advances from credit cards, went into debt, borrowed money from family members. I didn't stick to a plan, so I had to learn the hard way from watching random YouTube videos and following people and joining different communities and doing this and doing that and buying books on Amazon, all of that stuff. So there is a person out there, I believe his name is the Day Trade Professor. He's pretty big on Instagram. And I was listening to him on his live one day, like a podcast, and he said something that finally made sense to me. I'm kind of paraphrasing right now, but basically, and this is going to sound weird, especially for us new traders, but a lot of these strategies work. There's so many different strategies and setups that you can trade. Never feel like there's just one that you have to do. You're going to learn a strategy and a setup that works best for your trading style, your life, and your psychology. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because what he says is you need to find one person that's like a mentor for you, and you need to follow that one person. And I'm not saying you should follow me. I'm just saying if you find a trader that you think is really good, do some due diligence or research, ask around, see if that person's legit, and just stick and follow that one person. You need to have a linear focus when you are learning to trade. The hard part for most of us is we're looking at all these different things, which creates a little bit of chaos and conflict in our minds. So you need to find one straight linear focus when you're on your trading journey so you can learn to master one approach. All right. Dom says trading journals is a W take. I appreciate you, Dom. Thank you. Aaron Watson, thank you for the follow. Diamond Janae, I need to get back to trading. Please come on back. Come join us in the Discord. We would love to have you. We have exclusive discussions, Q&A, charting, everything like that for you. Toby says, any good YouTube channels or books you recommend? I'm trying to get into options. You know, the best one, without plugging myself, if I was to be really real, there's an options trader out there by the name of Kia Killy. Kia Killy, he goes live every day on Twitch, and he does a great job of explaining all kinds of aspects related to options trading and giving a real in-depth rationale. The dude is an absolute monster and a genius. So I will go check out Kia Killy. That's KIAKILI on Twitch. He goes live on Twitch every day. The dude is an absolute monster. Yo, Justine, thank you for the follow. Dom, thank you for the follow. Diamond Janae says, let me in the Discord. For sure, you're in. You just go hit the link in my bio. Just go check it out. We got a lot of comments coming through, so I'm trying to keep up with everybody. I'm trying to keep up with you all. NXCK.TL, they're going to start mass producing chips for NVIDIA. Who's that? Angel says, you think GME asking 3003 for Monday opening is valid? Is that $30.03? Is that what you're saying, Angel? Let me make sure I didn't miss any. NXCK says, any thoughts on MU stock? Okay. Kenny says, what's your Discord? So my Discord is Passive Income University. It is in the bio, in my bio. You could join there. Yummy says, that's some solid advice. Thank y'all for the likes and the follows. All right. Sad but vibing though. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, Diamond, please come back to trading. Take your time, one step at a time. There's no need to rush your journey. You want to pace yourself. The more you take off pressure, when you take off any form of pressure on yourself when it comes to trading, that's when you're going to see success. The more I simplify my trading, the more I take pressure off. One of the things too that really caused me a lot of problems was like, yo, I want to get to full-time trading. I want to quit my job within 1 year. And that caused me to lose a lot of money because I put all this pressure on my mind to make money. And that's the challenge when it comes to trading, right? Because we're dealing directly with the money. It's hard not to focus on it. So one thing I would suggest is whatever you can, don't give yourself a timeline. Don't give yourself profit targets. Don't put any of those pressures on yourself. Just learn the trading, learn your system, learn your setup. And when you take away that pressure, you'll see the profits and the consistency come in. All right. Yo, Guy Francis, thank you for the follow. Yvette, thank you so much. Okay, so there was a person who originally at the very, very beginning of the live had asked for me to take a look at what I see for Monday. And so there is a particular play that I want to get into. So before I get into the other tickers and the other questions that people are asking, I want to try to keep it in order as best as I can. I appreciate all y'all for coming through and just flooding in the live and all that kind of stuff. I love going live with y'all on TikTok. So I want to do the best that I can from what I remember to start off from the people that were here at the beginning. And somebody wanted to know, what am I looking at for Monday? So I will go and show y'all what I'm looking at for Monday. All right, so what I'm looking at for Monday, and I was on Instagram Live just a moment ago, and so this chart looks a little weird, but here's what I'm looking at for Monday. I'm looking at potential Apple puts, and I'm going to go back to the original of what I was looking at. So here we go. So we're looking at Apple, and Apple has begun what I believe to be a downward trend on the daily chart. We've had this high here, so this is the initial starting point. We had a touch point 2, and then come on Monday, I'll be looking for an additional confirmation or signal to go ahead and get in and ride this trend to the downside. So we see that there is not quite, because all these gaps are closed, but we do have a little bit of breathing room to run down a little bit. So that's what I'll be looking for, is a strong indication to continue this downtrend on Monday for Apple for puts. That's the main thing that I have my eyes set on when it comes to Monday. 4PF, thank you for sharing the live. Yo, Love, thank you for the follow. Pause, thank you for the follow. Diamond Janae says, thanks for the advice. You're in the follow and you'll be hearing from me. Of course, yeah, tap in with me, Diamond Janae. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Angel says, no, it wasn't 3003. It was 3003 for Monday opening on GME. Angel, do we have any evidence or any concrete? Where do we hear that at? I would love to explore it right now. I really would. So Angel, where can I double check? I'll pull up the internet. I'll get on Google for us to look at that. Hillary Poirier, is that how you pronounce it? Almost like French. Hillary, thank you for the follow. All right, Bust Down, thank you for sharing the live. User 690855, thank you for the follow. All right, here we go. Angel says, are on closing asking on Webull, what broker are you using to trade on right now? I can't see your name, but I use Robinhood, Webull, and Thinkorswim. And probably within the next few months, I'll probably stop using Robinhood altogether. It'll probably only be once in a blue moon that I use Robinhood. But one thing I will say is, and I think we all know this, so forgive me if I'm stating the obvious, but Robinhood is really, really good for beginners, especially because the user interface is very simple and easy to understand. But as you advance in your trading journey, you'll quickly learn and realize that Robinhood doesn't have all the things you need to be a very fast, sharp trader and execute your trades, even if you're swing trading. And so things like a trailing stop loss and be able to have some of your buy and sell orders already programmed. Robinhood doesn't have that, and that's the stage that I'm at now. I need to be able to be a little bit more quicker, and I need to be more efficient. So bit by bit, I'm moving my funds over into Webull and Thinkorswim. I've already opened up accounts. I've already put money over there. So if you guys follow me, you're going to start seeing screenshots from all three platforms. You'll see Webull, you'll see Thinkorswim, and then more and more Robinhood is going to fade away. But I like Webull, and if I was to go back into the past, I would just tell myself to start off with Webull and deal with the learning curve of learning the platform and doing all that, because Webull, for me at least, is where it's at. All right, NX, let me get down. Let me see. Everybody's coming through. Let's see. Amanda in Lex, thank you for the follow. Diamond Janae, yes, you pronounced the name correctly. Good. I want to make sure I'm getting the names right. Angel says, check, it's on there, and I triple checked it. All right, thank you, man. Diamond Janae, I understand the basics of trading. I just need to learn a strategy that works for me. For sure, yeah, come through. We could chop it up, go over different strategies and all that kind of stuff, you know? So there's even we have a, it's not from me, but there's a link. Let me see if I can find it for y'all. Everybody, give me a second. I know we've got a lot of comments come in, so I really want us to vibe and take our time. But there is there's a survey that you can take. It's like a personality assessment, and it'll help you determine what kind of trading style fits best for you, whether you're a day trader, a scalper, a swing trader, things like that. I put it in my community every now and then so that new members can take it and understand what their potential trading style is. Toby says, I'm sorry, you said what was a good YouTube channel that you recommend again? Didn't catch the name. So it's not on YouTube, it's on Twitch. It's by a trader by the name of Kia Keeley. He's one of my favorite all-time traders of all time. Let me go to Twitch to show y'all. So he goes live pretty much every day during the week, Monday through Friday, to show his trades live. And this is his Twitch channel right here. So he is, in my opinion, one of my favorite all-time dopest traders. Dude is just a straight monster when it comes to trading options. For sure. Got you. Cardi B, tell me what I should do. I have 18,000 shares of Cent, need help at 14. So you got in at 14 cents? Wow, Diamond Jack. Wow, I didn't know people go on Twitch to trade. Yeah, they trade. There's a lot of people that do live trading on Twitch. It's really huge over there. Okay. I see you, Cardi B. Give me just a moment. Angel says, would prove me correct so your chat can't stop saying I'm lying when I'm not. All right, so everybody bear with me. I want to make sure we're all showing love. There's no reason to, come at each other. We're all here to learn from each other, and we're all here. I didn't realize I was way out of the way. My bad, y'all. Okay, so we're going to do a few things. You guys rock with me. Be a little patient. We're going to get through this together. So the first thing we want to check out is Angel wants us to check out GME for a potential opening price of like $3,000. So the first thing I want to do is I'll check if we have any indication here on TradingView. And then we'll go over and check out what Angel's talking about. I think she mentioned, or he or she mentioned, Weeble. Give me just a moment. All right. Let me scroll back through. Let me see. Natalie Michelle, thank you for the follow. Sad, but vibing though. My bad, brother. I didn't catch the website you're on. All right. Trade Line, thank you for the follow. Trade Line says, what's your favorite to trade? Are you talking about ticker symbols? All right, for sure, Cardi B. Give me just a second. I'm not going to forget about you. Hey, yes, and Weeble. Okay, I'm going to try to open Weeble without y'all seeing my account number. Give me just a moment, y'all. Can I trust y'all? Y'all don't dox me. Y'all don't identity theft me. Don't hack my Weeble, okay? We're supposed to have trust here. I can't have y'all. All right, so where do we go? Everybody, Ives J. Delaney, thank you for the follow. B Bubbly says don't trust people. Okay, Cardi B. Cardi, so we got Weeble open. I'm trying to keep my screen in a certain way. Where do I go to look? Do I gotta unlock trading? Do I gotta go? Let me go search for GME right quick. I don't want to come in here and my account has no money in here because you guys didn't figure out a way to hack me. All right. Yes. Amber Jones, thanks for coming through. Jake Carey, I see you. Yo, we're running up the likes, y'all. Almost 4K on the likes. All right, is it Angel? Angel, where you at? Angel, where you at? Let's see, because we want to check out what we're talking about for GME. So right here, let me move this down. You guys don't hack me now. I don't know what I'm supposed to block out so you guys don't see my account number. So you guys don't hack me, please. All right, here's GME. Angel says here, where do we, Komiya, I can't pronounce the name, but thank you for the follow. Zero funds. Bid and asking section for Monday. You're talking about for Monday? But where do you see? All right, hold on. You guys are spooky right now. All right, bid and ask. I don't see 3,000. Because they only have weeklies, right? Main GME. What's up, everybody? What's up with y'all? Everybody, thanks for coming through. Snatches, Nisa, thank you for the follow. Angel says chart. On the chart. All right, let me go to chart. Let's bring this through. Why is this moving so slow? Why is this chart is so crazy? Move this over. On the bid and asking for Monday. Natalie says, what are your top strategies? EMA, support and resistance, MACD. I definitely use support and resistance. Let me see it. But I don't use MACD or I don't use moving averages, oddly enough. For me, I have a back testing log. And I have like a formula that I use that just puts a lot of emphasis on the daily average. Like every single day it updates. And I'm not saying my strategy is the best or anything like that. I'm just saying I learned what works for me. And so I keep my average. I don't look at an exponential moving average or a simple moving average. And my back testing log, I just looked at the simple daily running average. And then sometimes, like if I want to look at the full view of how much I back test, I'll look at that. Or I might just look at the current week daily average. But for me, it's a day-to-day average that I have calculated in my backtest log. Nobody here knows what they're talking about. Let's see. That's username 2334567899999. All right. I'm on the mobile app. Look at shop, gonna hit soon. I was just taking a look at shop. Angel is talking about the order book. The order book. So where do we see the order book at? The order book. Do you have trading classes or could you recommend? Yeah, so in my community, we chop it up. We have sessions, exclusive sessions for the community members. We do weekly or however they come up as a need where we all come together and we chop it up, things like that. So you could definitely join, or you could check out some of the other people. Like I said, the cat that I mentioned earlier, Kia Kili, he has an actual straight up structured options trading academy. There's one for beginners and there's one for advanced. So you can always check them out. Order book above the buy. Order book. Oh, here we go. Subscribe. How do I subscribe for the level 2 data? All right, let me move this out the way so y'all don't hack me. All right, let me move this. I'm going to subscribe for it so we can see it, y'all. Y'all bear with me. We're at 6K likes, almost 7K. Thank y'all. Toby says, what does your website / Discord offer? All right, give me just a moment. What is this? Why does Chrome want to use Bluetooth? Toby, to answer your question, each day I give my charting. Each day / each week I give my charting. I look at the plays that I'm potentially looking at for options trading. I give let me show y'all the Discord. So if you missed this at the beginning, we have the trading chat room, and then each day I give like a nice little rundown of what I'm looking at. Let me move this over so we can see. So this was the 16th, and I gave a rundown. Normally I put the charts. I put charts of what I'm looking at in that exact moment. And then, of course, when it comes to my plays, I put the exact screenshots, win, lose, or draw, whether I win or whether it was profitable or whether it was a loss. This was a recent request from my community. People were kind of getting lost on my particular trade, so they asked me to create a channel that just has my trades in it. So there's a channel that just has my screenshots and my trades. But the most important thing about my Discord and my community is called Passive Income University. And basically what we're doing is we are taking the profits that you get from trading and you're putting it somewhere and investing it, whether it's into real estate or a long-term stock portfolio or opening up a business like mobile car detailing, whatever. But the long and short of it is we're showing how you take those profits and you put them to work for you in the future. So you get the exclusive courses. We have over 70 videos on our own private YouTube channel for courses and things of that nature. And then one thing that I'm super proud of is that each month I try to give back to my community, and I have giveaways. I do Cash Apps and Venmos. If you guys were on live with me on TikTok the other day, or if you go to my TikTok page, you can see me doing giveaways. So that's one of the things I'm the most proud of, is that I do giveaways and I give back to the people that support me. And then we have other things where I might have some like subject matter experts come through and they talk about real estate, or they talk about how you can get grants for your business or things like that. But it's just a community that shows how we can build a passive income portfolio. So eventually, sometime in the future, we're not having to work so hard or lean on our 9 to 5 so much, because unfortunately, we're in a time right now where you're going to need more than a 9 to 5 the older that you get. So the whole goal is to take trading profits and invest into the future. All right, Fortnite Plus, thank you for the follow. Cardi B says, yes, Curtis, I bought 18 carat, blah, blah, blah. Cardi B says, so yes, Curtis, I bought 18,000 shares of SINT at 14 cents. I'm hoping you see something that will pump. Give me a moment. I haven't forgot about you. Small Bags Daily, thank you for coming through. Mocha Ray, thank you for the likes. We're almost at 7K. Let me see if I can get in here. So the main thing that we're trying to do right now, trying to keep up with everybody. Thank y'all for rocking with me. We have a couple of people that are in the live audience that are looking on Webull, and they see in the order book that it looks like on Monday, GME might open up at $3,000 a share. And so let me see here. I'm just trying to log in because according to Webull, I need to have level 2 access to be able to view that information. Small Bags Daily says, I'm heavy on shop. Nicole Passy, thank you for coming through. Angel, are you still here? Angel, is Angel still here? All right, they are 5-day expiration. Angel's on the mobile app. Angel, are you still in the building? All right, I saw it on level 1. Lotus Bearware says, I saw it on level 1. Angel's still here. Okay, agree to and subscribe. So people are saying they see it on level 1. Thank you, Q Mod Dukes. I see you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Okay, so now I should be able to go back to Webull. Now, you guys don't hack me. Don't hack me, y'all. Oh, there's my account. Oh, no. I'm hacked. They got me. I'm hacked. I'm hacked. I tried running a sale to make sure, and it's legit for me. Okay, order book. No available data in non-trading hours. You guys got me signing up for stuff that I don't even need to sign up for. Yeah, and so I only have Webull on my phone that I'm on now on live. Yo, Nat, thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see. It's on mobile. I don't know why it won't show. I believe you, Angel. I really do. If it's on mobile, then it should be somewhere on here. I just don't. This what's name is cheese. Their chart is kind of cheesy on here. Let's see. Let me see. I won't spend too much more time. I'll have to find it, and I'll tap in with you, Angel, pretty soon. But I do believe Angel. I think there's something that's showing something about $3,000. GME is not opening at $3,000 a share. They're setting a limit for 3,000 ask, not bid. Great input. Didn't think about it like that, and I should have. Lotus Bearware says, if only we could send a screenshot. But I think what username 23345678999 is talking about makes the most sense. They might be just setting some caps, putting things in place. We already know they like to do halting of the trading and everything like that. Luciano Salvatore says, I see. Everybody's saying they see it. Okay, cool. Finally. The main thing was we just wasn't trying to like come at Angel, right? Angel was the first person to put us up on game about that 3,000 ask or bid. And I know the community was like, what? We were all on the live kind of shocked. Okay, let me go back and see if there's questions that I missed. All right, okay. Big shout out to Small Bags Daily. Angel says you don't have a double screen. All right, Fortnite Plus, boom, boom, boom. So Cardi B was saying, I bought 18,000 shares of SINT at 14 cents. I'm hoping you see something that will pump. You know, in moments like these, because I remember people talking about SNIT when I was on that live where I got into FFIE and I got into Kraken. But let's go and take a look at SNIT to see what we got going on here. Let's create a new chart. Man, this penny stocks, it's a roller coaster, y'all. It's a roller coaster. Well, on 1 second, I'm going to run that ask sell. Buy AITX. Trust me, you will be a millionaire in 3 to 4 years. Angel says they want a glitch. I'm going to try to make them pay. SINT. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what y'all are talking about. It's at 8 cents currently right now. Over here, can y'all see that? It's at almost 8.5 cents. And Cardi B was saying that they got in at 14 cents, which is right about here. Let me draw a line. I'm gonna keep it real with you, and I don't want this to be discouraging, and I'm not trying to. I just want to be objective and neutral, right? So the thing about these types of plays, in my opinion, it's hard to lean on technical analysis to see if something is going to go a certain direction, because the reason why it pumped wasn't really based off of technical analysis, if that makes sense. It was a different catalyst. So we got right about here. Let me bring this up. All right. So just about, let me just bring it up a little bit. Of course, it won't let me just get to 14 cents, but depending on when you got in, Cardi B, because did you get in here at the beginning? And did you ride this all the way up? Were you here and you got in and you rode it up? Were you here and you got in? It looks like you had a few opportunities. All right. Angel says, I did that with GME yesterday and I got stuck for the entire day. Cardi B, I mean, it jumped 12 cents in a day. I did and sold and then bought back in. So you have some profits. Do you have profits secured? I would go and do the math, because if you've captured some profits and you back in, you might be flat. You know, and I know there's a lot of people that are like diamond hands, but if you're flat right now, or even if you're a little bit below, remember, if you were on my live at the beginning, what I said, the biggest thing that's hard for people is taking a small loss. So just imagine, let's say you bought $100 worth, that 100 went up to 150 and you sold. You made $50. Let's say you bought back in, and now you spent $150 and it dropped back down to 100. You technically should be trading flat right now, or maybe a little bit below. And one of the biggest things that's hard for people to accept when it comes to trading, especially myself included, is taking that small loss. Take the small loss and keep it pushing. Yes, but put in 18,000 shares back in, so I'm down about 2K. The 2K could turn to 4K. That 2K could turn to 4K. So, it's one of those things where you might want to take it on the chin. I definitely say, if I wanted to say specifically from a technical analysis standpoint, here's what I see. This is immediately what my mind would see. If we drop below, and I can't tell you what to do. I'm only telling you what I would do if I was in your shoes. I can't give you financial advice. But for me, if I saw a break below, like what appears to be this little support and resistance zone right here at 7 cents a share, if we break below this, I would be selling out, because we got this gap that needs to close, and it looks like it wants to close this gap. That's how I would go about it. D1, thank you for coming through. Yes. All right, so you guys have me sign up for the live market data on Webull at $2.99 a month that I didn't need to sign up for. I appreciate you. No, it's all good. Yeah, you're welcome. For sure, Cardi B. For sure. Yeah, that would be my thing. If we come down and break below 746, or even right here at the very low, if we break below this, it is gonna, in my opinion, just based off the technicals and how the candlesticks are looking, it's gonna come down and close this gap. That's my opinion. But I could be wrong. Just, in this world, in this arena, we know that people are not 100% right all the time. Small bags daily, they chasing trash stocks for quick gain, have to buy quality stocks only. Yo, Ray, thank you so much for the follow. Yep. And so I think there was a question kind of related to that, small bags, in terms of where to start as a new trader. Somebody was asking me, like, what's my go-to setups or my go-to tickers? Somebody asked that a while ago, and I want to kind of scroll to see if I can find them really quickly. But somebody had asked me a while ago what was like my go-to. And for me, in terms of trading options, you want the ones that have the highest amount of liquidity, the ones where you can get in and out of your trades. So I know it goes without saying, but that's QQQ, that's SPY, that's Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, things like that. You want to find the ticker symbols that have high amounts of liquidity, especially with their options contracts. And the good thing about trading those tickers is it gives you the ability to try out different strategies. You can try out different strategies and different setups because there's so much activity and so much volume on those tickers. With some of the other ticker symbols, because they don't have the same level of volume and activity, you don't really get to try out all the different setups out there. If you like to do trend trading, if you like to do momentum based, if you like RSI and MACD, if you like the VWAP, if you like EMAs, if you like candlestick patterns. And so that's why I always recommend trading your QQQs, trading your SPYs, trading your Amazons, because for new traders out there, you get the opportunity to try out a bunch of different strategies while you cultivate and you carve out your own specific edge. And it's hard to do that with some of these other stocks that don't have that same kind of movement and activity. All right, small bags, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate the lightning bolts. Small bags in the building. And we passed over 7K on the likes. Just want to take a moment to give a big shout out to Small Bags. Since day one, has always showed a lot of love, has always showed a lot of support whenever I go live, whenever I'm doing anything. And you guys need to go check out Small Bags Daily, because what he does, go check him out on Twitter or X. Small Bags, are you still here? Can I direct them to your Twitter account, your X account? You guys go check out Small Bags on Twitter or on X, because he does live Zooms with the leaders of multiple Discords, and they chart out and they do plays for market analysis. I hope you don't mind if I say that. And so I believe his X handle or his Twitter handle is Empowerment Assets Daily. But you guys just go follow Small Bags Daily here on TikTok and go look at his Twitter account. It's a dope thing that he does where he gets the heads of different Discords. They all go live, and then they chop up their charting and they chop up plays for everybody's community. So go check that out. If you want something like that, that's a good place to go. Yo, Nat, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Oh, I think Nat was Nat. Did you see my video? You almost won. Natty Trades, Natty Trades. You almost won the thank you, the gift, the giveaway, the thank you gift. But with that being said, I wanted to come in and chop it up with y'all just to show a little bit of love to us new traders out there, the beginning options traders. And like I said, you know, go ahead and check out the link in my bio for my Discord community, Passive Income University. You get the first 30 days free, so you can check it out with no obligation. You're not coming out of the pocket, and you can see if you're rocking with it. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm wishing everybody peace and blessings, and I'll tap in again with you soon. All right, y'all. Peace.